They thought Sunday service was a time for peace and worship. But yesterday, January 19th, 2026, brought one of the most chilling attacks Nigeria has seen this year. What we are about to tell you is not just another headline. This is a brazen act of insecurity in the heart of Kaduna State that will make every Nigerian ask one painful question: is anywhere truly safe anymore? You will want to watch this till the end because what happened in the Kurumin-Wali area of Kajuru local government is a tragic escalation that demands attention. If you are new here, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss critical updates like this, because the truth must be heard and shared. In a shocking coordinated attack yesterday, bandits stormed multiple churches in Kurumin-Wali, a community in southern Kaduna State, during ongoing Sunday services. Witnesses say the attackers came in large numbers, striking several places of worship almost at the same time. They did not come quietly. They arrived with guns and overwhelming force, forcing worshippers out of the church halls right in the middle of prayers, screaming and firing sporadically, forcing men, women, and children to flee in panic and confusion. According to local sources who spoke to reporters, the assailants marched over 100 churchgoers into the bush at gunpoint, turning what should have been a day of worship into a day of terror. Eyewitnesses who had family members among the victims said the bandits were ruthless. They struck from one church to another, taking people indiscriminately, dragging them into waiting vehicles and riding off into the forest. Many were said to be elderly women, men, and young adults with no means of defending themselves. Some reports indicate that about 10 people described as vulnerable, including elderly persons, were released, but the vast majority remain in captivity with no word yet on their fate. As the news spread, fear gripped neighboring communities. Residents in Kurumin-Wali and surrounding villages are now living with the horror of seeing familiar faces taken away at gunpoint during a sacred moment of worship. Many families are now frantic, wondering whether their loved ones are alive or injured deep inside the forests where bandits traditionally hold their hostages. While security agencies have been informed and are reportedly investigating the situation, there has been no official statement confirming the exact number of abducted worshippers, nor detailing any ongoing rescue operations as of now. This attack is not happening in isolation. Kaduna State has been no stranger to violent bandit attacks in recent months. Only on January 3rd, a brutal assault left a family of 4 dead in Kachia town in southern Kaduna, after armed groups stormed their home, opening fire on residents and leaving several others injured. The choice of churches as targets raises disturbing questions about the trend of insecurity and the apparent willingness of bandits to strike places once considered safe sanctuaries. On a Sunday morning, when families gather to worship, there is an expectation of safety, but that expectation has been shattered, bringing fresh panic to Christians and residents in both rural and semi-urban communities. These are not random criminals acting without strategy. This is coordinated violence targeting unarmed citizens during prayer time. For many Nigerians, the abduction of over 100 worshippers is a wake-up call that insecurity can touch any corner of the country, regardless of faith or location. Whether in villages far from major highways or in communities close to towns, these armed gangs have shown a willingness to attack anywhere without hesitation. The fear now is that this may become a pattern if concrete action is not taken swiftly and decisively. Security experts warn that bandits and criminal gangs have evolved their tactics over time. They no longer wait for darkness or remote roads. They strike quickly during moments of vulnerability and vanishing before help can arrive. They exploit gaps in community protection and in some cases take advantage of limited security deployment in rural areas. Kaduna and other states must now grapple with how to stop such audacious attacks while ensuring the safety of innocent citizens during peaceful gatherings. Civilians impacted by yesterday's events are appealing for urgent intervention. A source close to one family told reporters that their relative was taken alongside dozens of others and they have no communication since the kidnapping. Efforts to trace the location of the captives have so far yielded no confirmed leads, causing deep distress among families who are now praying for miracle and government action.
Political and religious leaders are expected to respond in the coming hours, with many calling for immediate rescue operations and enhanced security along main routes leading out of the forests where these groups typically operate. The Christian community and advocacy groups have expressed outrage, condemning the brutal invasion of places of worship, declaring that the sanctity of sacred spaces must be protected in a democracy, and calling on the Nigerian government to step up intelligence and military coordination to rescue the victims and prevent future attacks. This dark reality comes at a time when parts of northern Nigeria have been reopening schools after previous threats of kidnappings and insecurity. However, such decisions now appear fragile in the face of escalating bandit activity, with citizens questioning how safe communities truly are if bandits can strike during church service and whisk away over 100 innocent people without immediate intervention.
So the questions to ask now are serious and demanding. Do we continue to experience insecurity that targets Christians and worshippers despite ongoing military operations? Does this signal a shift in bandit tactics towards attacking places of worship? What measures will the government take to ensure the safe return of those abducted? And importantly, what guarantee do Nigerians have that their rights to worship and live peacefully will be protected? These questions should not be ignored. They demand clear responses and action from Nigeria's leaders and security forces. If you are disturbed by what you have just heard and want justice for our people, share this video with others so that the world knows what is happening in our communities. Comment below with your stance on this dire situation and let your voice be heard. Subscribe for real, impactful updates because we will keep you informed as this tragedy unfolds and as more details arrive. Stay safe and stay informed.